Welcome to Markets and Matchups, your weekly dose of finance and footy.
We'll kick off with a quick update of the markets before diving into this week's NRL results.
Speaking of the NRL, don't forget to get your tips in to BBC's Footy Tipping Comp. Bragging rights and prizes are on the line.
On to the market wrap. So major themes of the week include concerns around inflation and interest rates, trade and tariff tensions, and again, the rise of safe haven assets. US inflation eased, raising speculation for potential interest rate cuts as CPI and core inflation came in lower than expected. US stocks saw mixed movements with tech stocks like Nvidia and Tesla rebounding off last week's heavy losses, though we saw a 5.3% decline in Tesla's stock on Wednesday, with Meta and Nvidia also saw losses of more than 3%. The S&P 500 entered a technical correction amid tariff concerns over the last few days. We still have ongoing US tariff escalations and retaliations from the EU and Canada, which have added a lot of volatility, deepening fears of a potential global economic slowdown. In the commodity sector, gold was a major story over the last week, having surged to record highs and above the $3,000 mark as investors look towards safe haven assets with uncertainty and recession fears looming in the market. More industry-specific news: tech stocks and gold sectors outperformed, while consumer stocks struggled. Tech stocks rebounding off their plummet early last week, as mentioned. Resources sector in Australia gained on stimulus expectations.
Now time for a footy update, jumping into round 2. This week's wins and losses. Warriors won, Panthers lost.
Yeah, well, Scarlet.
I know.
What do we have
Karma is
there?
catching up to me.
Where do we start? Which game do you want to go through first?
Let's start with Roosters and the Panthers.
Okay.
Even though Roosters missed half their squad, we still lost. Close game, but we still lost.
I know. What do you read about that?
I
Are
think
you still
personally,
confident about the Panthers?
I'm confident. Okay, I'm confident about the Panthers, but I think because we don't have our home ground anymore, we've lost that. Going to a Panthers game in Penrith with Penrith people, it's just a whole different, it's the atmosphere. So I feel like being in CommBank in Para, it just really took out the spirit.
Okay.
So that's why we lost, not because of our,
Okay. And so this weekend in Melbourne, what do you think? No chance at all.
No. That will be a good game because Melbourne and Penrith have a bit of a rivalry.
It'll be a good game, but who are you backing? Are you backing the Panthers?
Panthers.
Okay.
Did you back Warriors in the tipping comp last week?
Yeah, of course. Of course I did.
You did it.
It's the Warriors. I backed the Warriors. I always back the Warriors.
You did it, and then they won. Well, after all week, me giving you grief about the Warriors doing bad, and then they won.
Yeah, I know. I told you you got to back the Warriors, like I did.
You did.
I did.
You didn't.
And you have to. We're the underdogs. We're always, especially at home, like we.
Oh, it was a home game, was it?
We're entertainers.
So you entertain. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Well, you're versing the Roosters, home ground this weekend.
Another Friday night Mount Smart game. Mm-hmm. It's such a good way to start the weekend.
Oh, so you reckon you'll win again?
Yeah. We're gonna win.
Okay.
Everybody put them on your tipping comp because.
Are you gonna put them on your tipping comp this week because you didn't last week?
I did.
You didn't back your own team and then they won.
Always back the Warriors.
Okay. Who were your standout players from your Warriors game?
Both the halves did really well.
Mm-hmm.
Fantasy points they actually killed. It was good to see. And Roger Tuivasa-Sheck.
He's your favourite, isn't he? You talk about him every week. Yeah. You're such a fan.
He's world class. He's probably one of our only world class players. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, the Tigers and the Eels. The Tigers gave the Eels back the wooden spoon. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it was a hiding, wasn't it?
Yeah.
32-6.
Did
you watch the game?
I did actually, yeah. Adam Dewey played really well. Well, I really thought this season that with Zach Lomax and Josh Adcock, Para, like I said in our first podcast, that they would really perform and help the team.
I don't know why you keep backing the Eels.
I'm from the West. I'm a Westie. You got to back Penrith.
They'll be bottom of the table.
Penrith, Para, and Bulldogs. Panthers, Storm, Eels, Bulldogs. They're going to be some good games this weekend. Who are you going to back?
I'm going against Panthers, obviously.
And Eels, Bulldogs?
Not the Eels.
Okay, so you're going to back the Bulldogs. You have no hope for the Eels?
I wouldn't say no hope. I'm just more Bulldogs.
More Bulldogs.
Yeah. If you're going on form as well, definitely Bulldogs.
Everyone's saying they reckon Eels will have the wooden spoon this year, but I reckon they'll pull through. Don't you think?
And who would it go to instead?
Oh, the Warriors, hopefully.
Yeah, nice.
If I'm lucky.
So you're backing the Eels?
100%.
Yeah.
Oh. It's hard because they're both true Westie teams. And I like Eels and I like Para. My family goes for Para.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I'm going to have to back Eels.
Okay.
I'm hoping, I keep mentioning it, but Zach Lomax, Josh Adokar, Mitchell Moses, I'm hoping it's like a dream team.
Yeah.
Surely.
Yeah. There's a bit of rivalry there too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially.
It'll be a good watch.
100%. Okay, diving into the tipping comp leaderboard. Coming number 1, we have Tipster, number 1. Number 2, we have ESPN Fan, followed by number 3, our very own Michael Jeffrey. Well done, guys. We'll see how you go in round 3 as well. Are you going to get your tips in?
Yes, I've got my tips in.
Backing the Warriors?
Yeah, I don't want to give too much away, but if you guys want some special insights, I've got you.
Oh, okay. If you want to know how to lose the tipping comp, you can message Chris. Yeah. Don't forget, we have a huge prize on the line. Don't forget to check the link below to see how to be eligible. It is a Las Vegas experience.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that just be crazy?
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Okay, guys, that's it for this week's markets and matchups.
Make sure you lock in your tips for round 3 of BBC's Footy Tipping Comp and follow us for more finance and footy.